Celtics Warriors, because that's coming up tomorrow. That's obviously like sort of the huge thing over the next couple of days here, at least on the court with the Celtics. This matchup, the last time these teams met, the Celtics won. Really contested game, kind of a tough call for the Warriors down the stretch. Kyrie got a foul that he got a couple of free throws. It was pretty controversial. But the Celtics match up pretty well with the Warriors when they're playing well. They played well against the Clippers. They didn't play well the previous 4 games before that. What should we be expecting from the Celtics, do you think?
You know what to expect with the defense. That's the one thing you can kind of rely on the Celtics for these days. Offense, who knows? Golden State Warriors are a great team. They can take their foot off the pedal a little bit. They're the toughest team in the NBA to guard, maybe the toughest team in NBA history to guard. The Celtics are the best defense in the league this year, and they have a lot of wings, a lot of long wings, a lot of active athletic wings to give them a chance against Golden State. So the first time the teams met, I think Boston shot like 34%. And still got the victory. It was like the lowest shooting percentage a Celtics team had in a win ever. So it's going to be – the Celtics aren't going to outscore the Golden State Warriors. They're going to have to turn it into a grimier game than the Warriors usually play.
Yeah, and I mean, so last time they matched up, like you were saying, the Celtics shot really poorly, but also Steph Curry. Steph Curry shot really poorly. He was just way off. And that was obviously something that I don't necessarily think you can rely on again. One thing that I think the Celtics are hoping for is a better game from Kyrie Irving. He only had, I think, somewhere between like 16 and 20 points. I don't remember what the exact total was, but he shot, well below 50%, did not shoot well. Obviously, he had those big free throws down the stretch. And he also did kind of show that against the Warriors' switches, he can still get to the rim. The Warriors have all these great defenders who are switchable. They've got guys that can sort of try to contain him out of the pick and roll. But he can still get to the rim. Like, he can still scoop by them in isolation if he pulls back and he gets that switch. So I would expect the Celtics to go to that a lot. And one other area, I did a whole breakdown on this on Mass Live. You guys can go check out masslive.com/Celtics. One of the other area where the Celtics have a big advantage is Al Horford. When they go small ball with him, that is like at the start of the game especially, Pachulia is just not a very good matchup for Horford. He can't close out to the 3-point line particularly well. Horford rolls to the rim really nicely. So I think that's a nice way of doing things, to sort of free up some offense there. Offensively, do you see anything else where the Celtics sort of have any kind of an advantage, anything that they can take advantage of there?
I mean, it's tough to say that anybody really has an advantage against the Golden State Warriors. I honestly believe they're maybe the best team ever. They're just ridiculous. They have 2 MVPs. They have Draymond Green, who's one of the best defensive players in the league, maybe the best defensive player in the league. They have maybe the top 3 shooters in the game. When you think about it, I mean, they're just, it's ridiculous how much shooting and scoring and talent they have. And then they're also an unbelievable defensive team. So I don't know if the Celtics have any advantages. The one thing that differentiates this Celtics team from previous Celtics team is a length and athleticism on the wing with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. And then you can get to Marcus Morris. You can talk about other guys on the bench, but it starts with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, and they're just long and athletic. And not many guys, like Kevin-Durant is super long, super athletic, and super freaky for a 6'11", 7-foot guy, whatever he is. And not many guys are even close to what he is athletically. So the Celtics kind of have Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown who somewhat model that length and athleticism, even though obviously they're not on Kevin Durant's planet right now.